The 2012 election in Connecticut, a voter's guide. This is essentially just a little short video I made up so you know what's on your ballot. This is actually a screen cap of sorts that I ripped from the Secretary of State's website, breaking down what will be on the ballot. You have the presidential election, the election for the U.S. Senator, the representative in Congress, the state representative, the state senator, the judge of probate, and the registrar of voters. Now, not all of this you will see on your ballot depending on where you live, but it's still a nice thing to know. The presidential election. You have several choices in Connecticut. For the Republican Party, you have Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan. For the Democratic Party, you have Barack Obama and Joe Biden. You actually have a choice for an independent candidate, Ross C. Rocky Anderson and Louis J. Rodriguez, and also the Libertarian Party with Gary Johnson and James Gray. I'm trying to keep this impartial, but just as a side note, I'm voting for Gary Johnson. United States Senator. You have several choices. You have Linda McMahon and Christopher Murphy actually running underneath two parties, so I'll read them down. Republican, Linda McMahon. Democratic, Christopher Murphy. Working Families Party, Christopher Murphy. Independent, Linda McMahon. And then Libertarian, Paul Passarelli. For the United States House of Representatives, it has been said that all 5 districts are to be decided on this year. So that means regardless of where you live, you have a choice to vote on who would you like to represent you in the United States House of Representatives. If you want more information on your district where you live, just place a comment and I will help you out. The state's General Assembly. Alright, the state's General Assembly is similar to the United States House of Representatives. If you want more information, just leave a comment because there's like 151 representatives in Connecticut. State senators. Once again, for more information, just leave a comment. Your state senator is a little bit confusing of a term because state senators, you can say that on a federal level or you can say that on your local state level. On the state level, there's about 36 senators for Connecticut. The judge of probate. Several communities are actually having an election to choose their judge of probate. So you might see that position, you might not. The registrar of voters. This is an interesting position. Essentially, it has to do with the people who are counting and sending the information of the votes up to the capital of Connecticut. You have an election to choose on who you want to represent you. And it's a pretty interesting process when you go into it to choose, let's say if a third party candidate wins and you need someone to represent the votes of the Democrats or the Republicans, there's an interesting process where they also include essentially the second and third place people. And that is essentially the end of this video. So take care for now.